Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And Bebeto! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bebeto clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. That's headed upfield. Oh, Red, nice interception. That has not gone well. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's Kaka. Well, there's the unmistakable figure of Dimitar Berbatov. There was never any question of leaving a man of his talents on the bench.
Yeah, you can't question this guy's abilities or his track record. Yet it's funny how he remains a divisive figure.
Well, that was that languid style, wasn't it, which does have its detractors.
Yeah, he's a player who's always been extremely calm, and he likes to kind of think on the ball. Some say that was lazy, slowing the game down a little too much, but I've never seen it that way.
Messi. And he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's managed to get free. Ricky Puig. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi powering forward here. Now, can they get him away? He's on, takes a shot! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
James, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very face-to-face. Real chance! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Park Ji-suk. That looks a decent ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Van Dijk.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ricky Puig. He's had it taken off him. Oh, what a ball!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni. Looking for a runner. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Messi. And he's being shifted off it. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is... There's the shot! He can get that clear. Kaká charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's played through for him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chouameni and Jamal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That looks a good ball through. Great chance! Goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Batasagi. Tanaka. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's James. Chouameni to Messi.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He's in a great position here. That has been cut short. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Berbatov gets flagged offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Chouameni. And it's Batasagi. And it's Messi. Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Park Ji-sung is always looking to break lines. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Park Ji-sung, he has found the way through. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To turn a deficit into a lead. And he's missed altogether.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Nicked it back promptly. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
No, he's not getting past him there. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Basten. He's found a way through. And that was very necessary. Nicely weighted ball. And he's worked it through.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Dealing with the pressure. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Saliba. That's a cute ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Oh, off the bar! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Yamal. Messi. Tanaka. Now Van Dijk. Batshuayi. Batshuayi charging forward down that flank. Tanaka. It's Bebeto. Looking for the run. And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's... And a chance! That's another chance!
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Saliba. Well, they are still trailing and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And Yamal. Oh, it's Bebeto. Can he get it through? And he plays one through. Shoots! It's hit the upright. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Park Ji-sung. And that is as far as they're going to go. Chouameni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Kaka. Oh, important interception. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. James. Tanaka. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Messi. That ball looks a good one. Yamal is onto the chance for a shot! Off the post! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Berbatov. Number 20, Bebeto. Number
Batasagi.
7,
Chouameni.
Number 14,
Passing is
Guti.
crisp and sharp.
Number 6,
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ribery. Number 27, Serginho.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tanaka. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Van Basten has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score.
He's having a go. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no...
Has a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Serginho's cross. And they've got a throw. And that's another throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Chouameni, Van Basten. Stood up well to him there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Ribery.
India surely have to be commended for their drive.
Shot a goal! Not the most accurate pass. Ricky Puig. Taken back almost at once. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
78 minutes is
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Kylian Mbappe.
That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should...
He's having a shot! He has done it! So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Marco Van Basten.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Messi. And here's Van Basten. And he's had it nicked away. Kivior did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Van Basten simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he was alert to it. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe
Coming
even the
on
keeper.
Field is number 5, Eduardo Camavinga. Substitution.
Serginho getting this one clear. And here's Neymar. Pinches it off him. And he's heaved it away. Bartasagi. Neymar. And Akanji. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pass is just off target.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Ribéry. And here's Mbappe. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold. This is Messi. Saliba wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Camavinga. 5 minutes to add. And it's Van Basten. Neymar. Bartasagi. He's found a way through. And it's Neymar.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Mbappe. And he's only too happy to take that back. Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, it's Van Basten. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks and...
Van Basten! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van Basten! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And claimed it back swiftly. Good running, strong and purposeful. Always onto this. It's Van Basten! Well, there's the clearance. Throw in. James. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi stood his ground strongly. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ricky Puig. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Saliba. And it's Tchouaméni. Tries to play it through. He can get that clear. Passes short and sharp. Knocks it out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, that's been intercepted. It's Park Ji-sung. Messi. And back it goes. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. That's the keeper's ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Out of play for a throw. Bartesaghi. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tanaka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk calmly anticipates. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Van Basten. Guardiola. India trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Chance here to counter. Tanaka. And this is Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a chance, surely! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Van Dijk. And Botasagi. Messi. Tchouaméni. And this is Bebeto. Bebeto
Could be danger here.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And this is Van Basten.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal. And it's Messi.
He's found a way through. Shot a goal! He's scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ribéry.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Half an hour played now. And he's being shifted off it. Ricky Puig.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get onto this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tchouaméni. Tanaka. And it's Van Basten. Kivior gets a foot in here. Ribéry. Ricky Puig.
Ribéry. Lovely ball in a... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's one on, and the finish! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Probing pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pinches it off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi. And Jamal. Tanaka. Kivior. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Guti. No luck with that dink over the top. Tanaka. Messi. Ruben Neves. Oh, it's Bebeto. Bebeto! It's hit the upright.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's pulled back. Oh, he's there to get rid. Guti is flagged offside. Bebeto. Ribery. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tchouaméni. Messi. And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ribery does well to get it back. Bebeto. Jamal. He's played it back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Tanaka. Nice interception, well timed. Bebeto. He's a sharp little ball here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Messi. Park Ji-sung looking to get on the end of this. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. Floated through. Donnarumma clears. And that's put paid to a promising move. Chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
India take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of...
Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
India blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
James gets across to intercept that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Corner number 2 then. Courtois claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Tanaka. James. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Chouameni, Tanaka. For Messi. He's on it, can he get away? And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Ribery. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tanaka. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Guti. Coming on the field is number 7, Kaká.
Chouameni, Van Dijk. Here's Chouameni. Yamal. Mbappe is onto this. Opts to play it back. Tanaka. And the shot's on here. Oh no, what has happened here? And the shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So is this the start of a comeback? Batasagi. And it's Tanaka. And Tanaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking tidy in possession here. Big chance! This time, surely! Sticks it away! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution.
We have got ourselves a game here.
And things are much healthier.
Decent chance! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Messi. He's picked his way through. And he's goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! It's level again!
What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe.
He could be in here.
Plenty to aim at here.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through? And that could set him on his way.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Number 19.
India get themselves into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
No, he's not getting past him there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Saka. Tanaka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Mbappe.
Lovely bit of skill.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Can he finish? They've scored! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
There will be 5
Well, I think if they're going to have any
time.
hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that is a little undercooked.
Neymar.
Back towards the middle. And this is Neymar. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Chance! He has done it! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And time is up.
Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Tries to play it through. Bebeto! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bebeto has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ricky Puig, Jim, another midfield maestro from that Catalan production line.
Yeah, absolutely. He may not carry much of a goal threat, Peter, but there isn't much he can't do with the ball at his feet. He operates best on the left side of a central three, where he likes to take the ball on the turn and look to pass it forward. I expect to see him spreading the play and opening up opportunities for those around him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yamal. And it's Chouameni. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for options for movement. He's through, it's one-on-one! And a chance! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? Batasagi. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung going full tilt down the left. Here's Chouameni. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. He's got away. And he was alert to it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tanaka. And this is Ronaldo. And reclaimed it in a trice. And that was very necessary. Stood up well to him there. Chouameni. He's a sharp little ball here. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Now, can they... And he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Just eases him off the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi, he's away.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Park Ji-sung is always scanning the pitch for targets. Passing nice and neat. It's a threatening ball.
Shot, surely! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tanaka. Batasagi. And it's Tanaka. Nice sequence of passes, this. Messi.
And Messi! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, delightful ball.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. James. And Tanaka. Messi. Now it's Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. 30 minutes gone. It's a searching pass. Alexander-Arnold. That's an imaginative pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely.
Shot a goal!
Tanaka. It's Park Ji-sung. Pinches it off him. Ribery. Tanaka. Batasagi. Tanaka. Now it's Van Basten. Aimed beyond the defence, and it's Guti. Messi. Now it's Van Basten.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Alexander-Arnold
Has given away a free kick.
searching pass he's played there. Neatly clipped into space. He's found the way through.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Ruben Neves.
Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Batasagi.
Park Ji-sung
Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Van Basten.
It's Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the clearance. And it's Batasagi. James. And this is Van Basten.
Van Basten! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And here's Ribery. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bebeto actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
India have their second corner now.
There will be 3 minutes added
And
time.
the keeper beats it away. Yamal. Van Basten. Park Ji-sung. And vicious ball here. Tanaka. Chouameni. Nice looking ball. Somewhat off target. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Ribery. And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
And we come to you now with a quick
That has
request
been
for
a
support
goal-blessed
for our
half.
World
It is
Charity
3-1.
Fund.
Here we go again. Park Ji-sung. Batasagi has it out wide and in space. Defending of the desperate variety. Corner number 2 then.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Bebeto. Can he get it through? He has found the way through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Park Ji-sung. Guti. And this is Ribery. Chouameni. And this is Bebeto. Driving.
Bebeto! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
James. And it's Messi. And Tanaka. And this is Van Basten. Pass is just off target. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vardiol. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a dangerous ball. Tanaka. Yamal. And that has been slung wide. Ribéry. Park Ji-sung. Bebeto. That's a shade optimistic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Bebeto. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Van Basten. And he's worked it through. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
India choosing to make the first change.
Number 14.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
18.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Coming on the field.
Ricky
Number
Puig.
19.
Kaka.
Mbappe. Number 13.
Well, there was an
Messi.
element of promise
Number
insofar as they kept the ball well, but
17.
they did very
Number
little with it.
7. Pepe.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's good vision. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Messi. And here's Van Basten. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's had it nicked away. And he's heaved it away. And they can counter here. Mbappe. Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chouameni. Now it's Van Basten. A probing pass. Chips it through. Might be danger here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Now it's Van Basten. Spread out to the left. And he's quick to get it clear again. Out for a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Kaká in acres of space out wide. James. Mbappe. Tanaka. And he's being shifted off it. Ruben Neves. And it's Kaká. Van Dijk. Park Ji-sung. Messi. Kaká. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. He's got tall. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Ruben Neves wins the duel this time. Tanaka. Messi. Ruben Neves did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. India with another chance from a corner.
Substitution.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely weighted ball. Van Basten. And it's Bartasaghi. It's Camavinga. And this is Van Basten. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And he is just ripping it up! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3. Messi. Kaká does really well to win the ball there. And here's Mbappe. He's found a way, takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Camavinga. Messi. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Kaká. And here's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's good running with the ball. That has not gone well. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kaká looking to penetrate opposition lines. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Kaká. And here's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Now it's Van Basten. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's going for goal! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Tchouaméni. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Van Basten, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.